Good morning. Today I'm going to make another video on my season progress, and I want to show you how my figs are doing. This one here is Verdino del Nor, which I took a lot of brevas this year, and this one maybe I'm going to move it outside of the greenhouse because I don't need to protect the main crop. I just left this one inside because of the brevas it has, but it has a lot of main crop figs. And here I have, this is Bermesca, which has a lot of figs too. This one here is Tolosa. I have one of my grafts Bahram, Moru di Caneva there. And this is crosses, which have figs. Loretta didn't put any figs, grew like crazy, but no figs. Same as Tia Peña. Tia Peña is a big tree, but no figs. It grew like, I would say, almost 8 feet. This is my height here. I have fun with my face here, and look. Have another branch here and another one here. So here I have, this is Dolca or Dolza. Has figs too. This Dolca is very aggressive grower. I have one graphon Cosme Manio there that has one fig. This one here is the Tres Place. Which, let me see, outside I have, let's see, outside here is my Rubado, which has a lot of figs. Still has a breva here, which is drying on the tree. See, it has a lot of figs. This is Constantine de Algier. This has some big figs here. Look, Constantine de Algier. This is another, the Tres Place. The Tres Place is very, very productive. You know that these are the Tres Place Blanca too, the Tres Place White. But this is the regular one, the regular the Tres Place. This one here is loaded with figs. This is from a seedling. I took a branch from one of these trees that you find here in Brooklyn, in the streets of Brooklyn, and this is very, very, very productive tree. And the figs, they have like an shape. I mentioned this in the other video that I made. And this is another one that grew a lot. This is Mevo Huron, and this is loaded with figs too. But this is the same height of my greenhouse. And here we have a Planeta. I pollinated this one. These two figs. I can't, wait to see how they're going to see. This is my Ondata. Put some layers there. And this is Calderona de Minera. I put some layers there too. Here I have Exquisito, which is loaded with figs. This is what Exquisito has figs in every branch. Every branch is loaded with figs. And over there is the Panache tiger. That one has a lot of figs too, and I pollinate this one too. Pollinate Panache tiger. This is albacore de moja blanca, which this is a variety that I really like. When I go to my friend Carlos, I always ask him, how is your albacore de moja blanca? I want to eat some figs. This is the first time this is producing for me this year, so I'm very excited about this one. I pollinate this one too. This is another one that I can't wait to see this one. This is Eve's black cherry, and this one is loaded, you know. I mean, last year it dropped some figs for me, but maybe because I neglected the tree, but this year it has many figs. They didn't grow that much because it's all grafts. I graft this one. There 3, 4, like 5 grafts. Look how it is. This one here is Irene Black Green Unknown. They didn't produce any figs, but I want to make a couple of copies of this one. I put like 4 or 5 layers on my Irene. And this is Figoin here. Figoin has figs too, and my BNR has figs too. Has a lot of figs too. See the size. I pollinated this one too. Pollinated like 3 branches of this, but the main branch I didn't put any pollen on this one. And that one is, I got this one from Bit Seller as a sweet joy, but it's not sweet joy. It is sweet, but it's not joy. And this one here is Joao 8, Joao number 8. I pollinate 2 of those 4 figs there. This one here is Constance from Fig to Mon. This one has a lot of figs too. I pollinate this one too. Here is Maroc 23, and this is Marseillaise from Fig to Mon. Has figs too. This one here is called the Dama Noir. I pollinate this one too. The figs are growing. And this one, Eubon from Fig to Mon. I pollinate this one too. Has figs all over too. Has a lot of figs. This one is Cavalier. This one has a lot of figs. I put pollen on these, all the figs on this branch, because last year I tasted this one on my friend Carlos' house, and I was very you know, surprised by this one. Really good fig. I like the color, the taste, and the shape of the figs of Cavalier. And this one has figs everywhere too. All the branches has figs. Maybe making some more layers of this one because I really like this one too. This one here is Bordisot Negra, and it's put in the figs are growing. I pollinate this one too. And here we have Socorro Black, which I put pollen to. This didn't produce, just like 4 figs I have on this one. This one here is Verdal Siciliana. and I put pollen on these two, pollen on those two fruits, and this is growing like crazy. And this has figs on every leaf, and every nut has figs. This is one I'm looking to taste this year. This is first year. This year graph. I grafted this one on February 14, I think it was. Let me see. This one here is Golgon from Fig du Monde. It has one fig. This is a graph. And here, this is Elites from Fig du Monde. I think I'm going to taste Elites this year. It has two figs and it's growing nice. This is one of my I have two grafts of Elites here, and on the other backyard I have like three more grafts. I'm going to show you. Oh, this is Genovese Nero. Genovese Nero, which is the same as I-258, has 4 big main crop figs here. See? I was waiting for this one to produce this year, but it grew and it has double bumps, but I don't think that it's going to produce. This is Black Madeira, Thailand, and this is one I'm looking to taste, but I don't think it's gonna be this year. But Carlos tree has a bunch of figs, so I think I'm gonna be able to taste this one on Carlos' house. And what else? Let me see. That's for the Sot Negra. So I'm going to check in the other house, the backyard. And this is my grape. My grapes are doing really good. They are changing colors now. First year producing, and it has some nice grapes here. See? He went to the other side to my neighbor. Always the neighbors, get the best part of your fruits, because the best grapes are on the other side of the fence. But I love that lady, the owner of that house, my neighbor, and I would gladly give all my grapes to her, even the ones that are on this side of the fence. Look, beautiful. I bought this one at Home Depot. This is one of my grafts of Cateto that didn't produce, and it wasn't growing good on this grow bag, and I decided to air layer my Cateto to put it in his own roots, because it's grafted there and it didn't grow that much. Let's see how it works. Oh, this is another fig-going that I have here. It has many fruits too. And this didn't produce. This is Israeli black, but it didn't produce any figs. So here I am in the rooftop. I'm gonna check how the ones here are doing. This is my pastelier, and this one is loaded with figs, and I pollinate this one too. So I really like this one when it's pollinated. I did it last year, and I love this one. Even I like because this one tends to drop the figs. So when I see, last year I was picking the ripe fruits. At the same time, I was detaching the ones that were unpollinated, like and they were like falling on my hands. I was harvesting the main crop, and then the ones that I didn't put pollen were falling in my hands too, because they didn't ripen. And this one died back because I left it on the backyard, and I put it here in April 5th, and it just grew like 24 inches, I would say, but it has a lot of figs there. And this one is Porporato, it has small figs. And this one, Belmont Beauty, I pollinated this one too. It has a bunch of figs too. And I really love this little tree. This is my Black Madeira, you see, Davis. And this one, this little tree has a bunch of figs, and I pollinated this one too. Can't wait to see Black Madeira pollinated, you know, copify it. If it takes, you know, the pollination. See, let's take a look at my backyard. They are happy because it was raining a lot here in the last 2 days, and they really love the rain. And this is my little jungle there. And here's this Motoso Preto. It has one fig here. It's a layer for my friend. And look, this is a Rigato del Salento. I don't think it's going to put any figs, but I didn't like the shape of the tree, and I put a bunch of layers here in this Rigato del Salento. I'm gonna change the shape of the tree completely, so I did like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 layers of Rigato del Salento there. And this is what is left of my my pollen. I hope it works. I put it in the fridge, and then I'm gonna try to pollinate some figs when what is left. Now this is my other backyard, and this one here is Nero del Cisterino. Nero del Cisterino is holding the fruit. I pollinate one branch just in case, to see if it, you know, hold the fruit, because I know that people have some problems with this one, Nero del Cisterino. Here I have Cisac. I put pollen in Cisac too. Pick this branch, this leaf, and have some other layers in Cisac too. We have some big fruits there. And here is another Constantine d'Orgier that I have here, another tree. Look how productive is this little tree of Rigato del Salento. It comes from the other tree on the roof. And just look, this tiny tree, and production of this one. Beautiful figs, striped figs. Even look at this little one here too. Has 2 figs. This one is Gimonenka from Punts. My neffiage is growing very strong there. And look, Mario's Rosalino is loaded with figs, and I pollinate that one too, the Rosalino. This is Italian 376. I pollinate this one too. Another look at Cisac here. Now that I'm here on the top of the little hill here. Here, this one here is Boysenberry Blush, and this has figs. I put pollen on this one too. That one here is Shaltooth from Fig to Mond, and it has figs to pollinate this branch. This one here is Angelique, Fig to Mond, and this one is Rosso di Trani. This one, they say this one tends to drop the figs, and I have one here, but I think the squirrel took the one that was here because I don't see it in the floor. I guess they're gonna give me problems this year again. This one is changing colors, but I don't think it's, I don't know, doesn't look right. Here, this is my barram. Barram is very productive and has some figs here. Here, this is a Smith, has some graph of Smith that I did. This was my first graph ever. I did this, and that's when I discovered that I could graph. And when I started to buying figs, I was so desperate because I couldn't root anything, and I made this graph, and I forgot about the graph. And then when my desperation, I was, oh my God, I was so desperate. And one day I saw the tiny graph that took, was just a little tip, and I was, oh my God, this is what I'm going to do from now on. And the rest is history. All my stuff is grafted. Look, this is a graph right here. Let me see which one is this one. This is Blue Princess, and this is a huge tree, huge graph. It has 2 figs there. And this is another one that I pollinate. This is La Bricha. It has a cluster of figs in this branch. And this is another. All the ones with the blue tape are pollinated. And this one is Joao Amber. And here, this is Ortella. This is Sucret. I don't know how to pronounce this one. S-U-C-R-E-T-T-E, Sucret, I don't know. This one is Martinenca rimada. And this one is Napolitana negra. That one is florid. I pollinate some of the branches of Napolitana negra. I really like this one. I ate some figs last year from this one. It's my most productive tree. This is Zardana, which I really like. And this is another productive tree. This is just crazy. All the branches of Sardana are like loaded with figs, even the small branches. Look, all over these clusters of figs. And they, to tell you the truth, they really good clusters of figs. Sardana. And this is Lungo de Portugalo. Lungo de Portugalo has some big figs too. One is Berte Pulpe Rogue. This is a new variety that I'm looking to ripen this one. That one over there is TD Yellow Crinkle. This one here is Napolitana Blanca. I didn't get to pollinate this one because this is too high on the tree, these figs, and I think, I don't know, they look like they are starting to swell. That's my Beltrana, which didn't produce. Anyway, I think it's putting some figs. See some figlets on the top there. This one here is Bordisot Verda. Has 2 figs here. This one here is Asangi. That one over there is Chetoya. It has a lot of figs too. I pollinate that one too. This one here is Yellow Sicilian. It's a new variety for me too. And this one is Fico di Orta. It's a new one, has 1 fig here. This is my Cherry Cordial, which I pollinated too. Cherry Cordial cordial has a lot of figs too, look. And I pollinate most of them. This is another Lucas Ardana. This is Pichotto. There's some figs ripening there. This is Forastera, the country view, which I pollinate. And Forastera has some figs in this branch too. I pollinate Moro di Caneva too. And I pollinate Cosme Magno too. Cosme Magno has figs in this branch. I have figs in this branch too. And it has figs and this one that I'm making a layer. A Consellera Negra has figs too. I didn't pollinate that one, just had like one fruit there. This is another rubado that I have here. This one I pollinate this rubado in this backyard here. This is Etzel. I pollinate this one too. Etzel has one that is ripening there. You see? That one is ripening there. And this is my Col de Dama de Ciudad. Col de Dama de Ciudad has some big figs here. This one were too hard. Like I was trying to insert the needle to pollinate them, but it was too much for me, and I said no, I'm not gonna break my needle. So I didn't pollinate that one. But I did pollinate Golden Rainbow. Pollinate like 4 figs of Golden Rainbow, like this one and this one here in this branch. They're big. I also pollinate some on this. This is Bahran. I don't know. So many on this one. This is Kalima. Kalima is a dropper. It has one fig last night here. Let me see. Jesus, it's not here anymore. I think that these squirrels are playing with my figs this year. Not too many to choose, and the first one that ripened, they take it. Because I remember that it was here last time. Turning colors like that one. The other one there, it was right here. Strange. This one here is De La Roca, which I pollinate some of the figs. This one is crazy. Producer. De La Roca put clusters of figs. Look. And this one here is Ponte Tresa. I pollinate Ponte Tresa too. I really like this one. Ponte Tresa is really, really good. And Sanguinato too. I pollinate Sanguinato, and it has another fig here that I don't know if it's going to drop. I don't like the color of this one at that stage. And it has figs on the top. I pollinate that one too on the top. This one here is pollinated too. I pollinate one of the 2 figs. This is Sarda. This one here is Famino from Fig to Moms, putting figs here. And that one is Florea. Florea is starting to swell, that one. Florea. I don't know how you pronounce that in English. This is my Etzel. Anyway, I'm not gonna give a chance to the squirrel to take this one. This is the Etzel that I saw there. Maybe a breva. I don't know. His main crop of breva. I took it from there, so maybe a breva. I don't know. Probably. Oh my God! Look at this one. This one is swelling too. This is Del Bisbe. And I have Balafi here too. Like, I don't know, this side of the tree didn't want to grow, and then to produce like a shoot on the side there. This might be, I don't know, something is not right on this side of the tree. But look at the other side. It's putting figs, some big figs there. the shoot that came from the side. This is the other trio Moro de Caneva, which is producing a lot of figs. This one here is Caravaceta from Ponds. This one here I pollinated. I can't wait to see how this one looks inside. I've never taken a fig on this variety. And this one here is Melanzana from Harvey. This one here is Fico Murra. I get this one from Khalid Hassan, my friend Khalid. And here I have Higuera Blanca, and I see that this one is ripening for me. This is Higuera Blanca from Fig du Monde. Beautiful. Here we have Malta Black, and this is Rosso di Goni. I put pollen on Rosso di Goni to see, you know, I'm not gonna take a chance of this one dropping the figs. Anyway, let's see, because if the pollination works. And here we have Porti Sot Rosa, which is loaded with figs. I pollinate this one too. And this is my Coldedama Mutante, which I pollinated too. Coldedama Mutante. Martin didn't produce for me. Anyway, the one in the roof has like a little fix. But I'm gonna change the shape on my side Martin, and I put a bunch of air layers there to cut the tree like in the middle there. Look at the big shoots it has, San Martin. And my Borda Barraquer is growing a lot. I'm gonna change the shape of Borda Barraquer too, put some layers there. And I'm very excited about this one. This one is Ham Ram. Ham Ram has some big figs here. See? And in the other branches too, has figs. This is the Ham Ram, and I can't wait to taste this one. Has some big figs. I have to protect all those figs from the critters. This one here is Strawberry Teardrop. I think I'm going to pollinate this with the things that I have left here, the liquid. This here is Black Donoff. I pollinate this one. This is very known dropper of figs, so I put pollen on this one to see. There's one breva left for this white Madeira number one. I took a bunch of brevas of that one. This one here is Figo Rosso. I never taken the fruits of this one. I pollinate one branch and it has figs in other branches too. Another one, there is a new variety for me. This is Carlina, and I pollinate these ones too. This one here is Brocalet. Brocalet is putting figs, but I'm gonna change the shape of the tree too. I put a bunch of air layers there too. This was the air layer I took from Tommy Lopiccolos in New Jersey. Saint Joseph has one fig. There's a big air layer. I really like this variety. I tasted this one on Carlos' house last year, and it was really good. This one is really loaded. This is Dulce Cuore. Has so many figs. This is incredible, the amount of figs this one has. And the one that dropped all the brevas was the Oro Bianco. All the brevas that formed in the basement, it dropped it. Then I got main crop here in the backyard, which where this one, he was loaded, and he dropped all the figs. Just that one remained, and it's just crazy. He is producing more figs. Look, he's putting more figs. I put a little bit of pollen on that one, small, but just to see if it takes. This one here is Cherry Pie. I put pollen on Cherry Pie to see. Put pollen on all my branches of Cherry Pie. I have a big tree of Cherry Pie. This one here is a Brianzolo Rosso. I put pollen on this one too. And my reculver dropped all the brevas he has because I think that I forgot to water this one and got stressed, and I don't see it. Let me see. Main crop just has like one over there, one little fig. I don't think I'm gonna get any figs this year out of this one. Oh, it has another main crop little fig here, and I really like this one last year. Yeah, but I guess that I'm not going to see any figs. This is all the grafts that I made on this tree here, and this big tree that I took from Carlos' house because he don't want it anymore. This one, this is cut black, and so this is one of my Frankenfigs, but I decide to take all my grafts out of this tree, so I put a bunch of grafts on this one. This one here is Amateur from Fig to Monk. I pollinate this one too here, and I left this one unpollinated to compare the two. One here is De La Señora Hibernenca. I pollinate this one too here, but I left one branch without pollen too. And this one here was supposed to be MB6, but it's not. But I gonna see which one. This one is this. I named this MBC nut, and I saw that last year that the figs were very red inside, but it was really late on the season and didn't ripen. But I opened the fig and it was beautiful color inside. And that one here is MB1. MB1 I put some layers there too on the other branch. This one here is Mutante Venato, which I pollinated. Let's see how that one is going to work. Another look at my Rosalino from this side of the. See that I put blue tape. I pollinated all those figs on my Rosalino, Mario's Rosalino. Has more figs in the other branches. Here is White Triana, which I pollinated here. And this one here is Settembrino. I pollinate Settembrino too. It's going back because this one died back. It was a big tree, but died back because I left this one outside. This is another Amateur that I have here. And this little tree here is Violet de Soliers, and I pollinate this one. I need to put water here on this one to change the pot. This one here is Marseillers Black. This one I like to do to keep this one as rootstock. I have a lot of copies of this one that I use for rootstock to make grass. This is keeping this here for rootstock. Look all the branches to make like a little Frankenfig. Maybe I put all my striped figs on this one. This one here, I bought this Unknown in New Jersey for rootstock to make grafts like 2 years ago. Then I make a layer and look at the figs. I'm looking to see this one. Pollinated one branch and left these two like regular here. I like how they look. It's like the eyes red and it's good size fig. This is my other Forastera, the Canribue tree. It has figs. I didn't put any pollen on this one. And this one here is my Belvedere. I'm very excited about this one. I'm not even put pollen on this one because I just have one fig here and one little one here, but I have two shoots here, so probably it's going to grow a little bit more for me. They put the two shoots, two little branches are putting figs. Yeah, I see it there. And here's Tempieres from Palms. This one here is Macedonia Dark, next to the Sardana. Look at the Macedonia. This branch here is Macedonia, and there's a branch facing Macedonia is Sardana. But look how productive this Macedonia Dark too. This one here is Damigella con ramo. Never tasted this one. Looking to see this one this year too. This one here is Negra Diaz, and it has a lot of figs. I pollinate this one too. This is Dolphin. My little dolphin tree has one fig here. This one here is Maroc Noir. It's my other pastilier. It's putting figs too there. This one is Zafiro. I pollinate this one too. This is another crosses tree that I have. Crosses is crazy producer too. Look. The one there is Amacore. So fig to mount Amacore. This is the other Rosa Digoni. I put pollen in both trees. Yeah, I just have like 6 figs, so I'm not going to take the risk of those one dropping because of lack of pollination. Or maybe it's not a common fig, so we're going to know this year. Well, this is my tour from. This is how my figs are doing now. Thank you for watching the channel, and see you in the next video.